of Information and Culture says 6 million jobs opportunities have been created in rice mills and poultry since the closure of the border. Now, to this effect, should we say border closure is a good effect on Nigeria or a bad effect on Nigeria? To this view, we have gone out on Vox Up on Flip TV to ask Nigerians what their views and opinions are on this latest information gotten from the Ministry of Information and Culture. I am Babalola Timothy. Stay tuned. I will be right back. The Ministry of Information and Culture says 6 million jobs opportunities have been created since the closure of the border. To this effect, the job opportunities were created in rice mill and poultry. Should we say the closure of the border reads good on the Nigerian economy or is detriment to the Nigerian economy?
Yes, closure of border
Yes.
is the best.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Okay.
And if this government can function with that,
Okay.
I think we're going to make it well. Closure of border is the best in this country.
So what made you say it's the best?
Nigeria believe in buy and sell.
Okay.
Buy and sell collapse a nation. Buy and sell bring a nation to doors. Buy and sell. When we start to build things, Malaysia know by only producing what? Rice. That's their resources. For whole city of Malaysia built by only producing rice. If Nigerian can know by producing one thing, if we come bomb to agriculture, our agriculture excel, both West Africa, South Africa, all African, then we known by that. At least it's something. So we should not continue to reclassicate on closing border. It's the best. Now, the problem we have that our young youth don't want to go to farm. You get my point? Everybody think that farm is a hard job. But government provide what? Machine to farm. Machine to farm. I have my career, I'm agriculture.
Okay.
You get it? And what I'm in agriculture, my own, I produce yeast. I'm agriculture. Anything about agriculture is production. Now what we want to know is that if you close border and tell us to produce here, give us an enable environment to produce. Give us a machine to produce. That is to farm, not too much man at work.
But don't you think before the closure of border, more provision should have been made, like the equipment should have been given to the farmers before the closure of the border?
Closure of border make us to be serious. If we open border and still do all this thing, nobody will serious. Things are still coming in. Things are still coming in. So even though you make people and talk, people know things are still coming in. But when you close border, they will see the effect. And now they don't have no choice. You have no choice. Okay, if I don't see food to chop, let me go to farm. But when you still bring food, how can somebody have a choice? So they must close border for people to see the interest of closing border. And now jump to what? Yeah, poultry is moving, fish selling, fish poultry. You understand me? Egg poultry, rice poultry. All these things rising up today. People are going into it, and Nigerians have massive of consumers.
Okay, so do you believe that really 6 million job opportunities have been created?
It's created, but only thing that you don't want to go in. It's created. Go out there asking people to come for farming. But youth said never. They want to play Baba Yebu, want to play Bed Niger. They want, you know what I mean? You don't want to go in. That's why it look like it's not working. The federal government know what they do, but they don't want to go into that because of why they old phone, WhatsApp, Facebook, they don't want to go in to that fame. They believe first in their heart that it's a hard work. They want to sit down and play game now and win Bed Niger, win Baba Yebu, win a sport, dog sport. That's what the youth is fun for. And be in WhatsApp every blessed day, Facebook every blessed day. So it's laziness to the youth. But government create job. That's what Barry said, they are lazy.
Okay, you are in support.
Yes, they are lazy. You are very lazy. I'm a manager in a small, medium, and skill industry. We produce garments. But we now try to see that even though the youth that come that we produce, that we bring, cannot even win tests. Cannot even pass tests for what they learn. So how can we employ them? They don't even pass tests. We have some thousands of youth who study agriculture. Coming out, they don't want to go to farm, they want to sit down for food and play phone. You understand me? They don't want to go to farm, they want to play bed Naya, they want to play, they don't want suffering. But if we not come to the standard case, I can need distribute life that going to be no suffering. We must work before something happens. In any nation, they must work before something. All the nation they hear that is good, let them go and see how hard work they have before the nation come to good nation. You know, sit down. It go good tomorrow, and you wait. You not work for anything. The youth, we have massive of youth. Go to ShopRite the full day. What do they do for ShopRite? Nothing. Just hang there. Go to ShopRite and see them. Just hang there. Go to every ShopRite all over the country. Lagos, they just hang there. Nothing they do. A boy waiting there. That is not what we are talking about. Government declare jobs. Go to your state. Is it true? Make a call. Call the radio station. Is this thing true? Is this job true? Where can I get the link? Oh, there's job. There's 1,500 workers to be employed in Abia State or in Ebonyi State. You get me? Then you go there. Where they can take you? You have a job. In Cross River State, there is massive palm oil this thing, company. They build a company now that they just open. You sew clothes. They sew army uniform. They understand me? Coming at all this agriculture, they bring out something where you can be immersed to. But our youth say no. WhatsApp, Facebook, and so on.
Okay, so you feel the border closure is a blessing?
It's the best thing ever. I eat
best.
Nigerian rice now,
Okay.
and I'm enjoying.
Okay.
I eat it even though in a canteen. I eat Nigerian rice.
You are enjoying it.
I'm enjoying the rice.
And it is healthy.
It's healthy. It's okay for me. What am I saying that I cannot? Oh, it should be a foreign rice. It should be a foreign rice. Because people know, oh, if I import foreign rice now, I know what I benefit from it past the one that they make here. It's not fair. We should come back to our home, start to think about how we can move our economy higher and move our country higher. I love Nigeria. I'm born here. I have children here. I'm a great man in Nigeria. I love my country. I go to overseas, they import me with singlet. I'm not a man there. I'm a man here in Nigeria. So all what Nigerian can do to raise up our nation, I support it. And meanwhile, I'm a young man. I could have joined them to do all the but I know what government do is good, but they are lazy. They are very lazy. They want to put tie, they want to walk in the street, they want, this is not accepted. The best rich man today is economy makers, farming makers. The best rich man on earth is the farming makers today. They are the top farming makers. Because farming produce what go to Bele, and Bele consume enough on earth. So this mystery is wisdom, is understanding. When you go to firm of check canteen. Canteen make money in Lagos. Make money in anywhere because it's canteen. People are looking for what to put for. So food item is like that. The way we go to agriculture to produce food, Bele consume food. Millions consume food. Past anything. You can buy this clothes for 6 months. But you cannot stop eating for a day. So if Nigerian boom into agriculture, it's the best thing ever. To shut down our border, I like it. Let us go to agriculture. Let us go to something we can produce. See all these people now. They are wearing Ankara. They are wearing, I see, all these clothes coming in. Not to bring all those things from overseas. Okrika pants, Okrika bra, Okrika useless. All these things that the young wear and throw away. And they become dust, meant to dust. They bring it to sell for us. At time will come that we produce what you wear here. Your shirt is made here. Your trouser is made here. And it's time made in Nigeria in the logo. That's what we want. That's our dream of our country. My jeans were made here. My shirt was made here. I will wear it. My shoe is made here. I feel that I'm an original man, not a fake man. That wear what is meant to dogs. What is to wear by dogs, they go and pack. Come and keep me to wear. As a man that created by image of God. So Nigerian is what that to. I love what body vision is. Because why? People don't know that the man have vision. They think he's a fool. They don't know what to do. You that call him a fool is a fool. Join him with his idea. Raise it up.
If 6 million job opportunities are be created, let investigating journalists went and meet Minister of Labour and Productivity to ask him how the job managed to be created because of the closure of border. Who is Minister of Information and Culture? What is his name? Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed. A man acts as his name sound. Now, if 6 million jobs have been created since they closed border, how many months, how many years have they closed this border? That they can be able to create 6 million jobs. It's not up to more than 6 months now. If 3 months, it's not up to 6 months. Is it within these 3 months they create 6 million jobs overnight? Okay, this 6 million job, Minister of Information and the Culture, can he be able to identify them one after the other onto Nigerians and the whole world, on paper or on reality? Is it theory or practical? 6 million jobs. Who are those that are benefit from those jobs? 6 million jobs. On what area? Is it in a engineering?
No, rice mill and poultry.
Rice mill
And poultry.
and poultry. We have already rice mill and poultry before they came in power in 2015. We have poultry before they came in 2015. Is it individual?
What he's saying is that since the border closure, there, more people ventured into rice production, and it creates more job opportunities.
More people, they have been there already before they closed the border. They have been there already before they came into power in 2015. Jonathan fought agric and bring agric to normal position. He fought the corruption in fertilizer and stopped fertilizer. Farmers are going direct now to buy fertilizer, not from middlemen anymore. Agric have improved in Jonathan regime. But the only thing say, Jonathan regime or administration is a cool administration that listens to people. Administration of a wise man. Administration of a man who respects the rights of others. He follows everything systematically without stepping on anybody's toe. That's why they say Jonathan is a weak man. Jonathan did not follow Nigerian with a political jingles, with the political manipulation of lions. What he don't say he did it. What he cannot do, he claims that he will do it. Do not do. But this present regime, as I was said before, they like to claim glory of another regime to their own. You can remember, single account for the federation was planned out by Jonathan administration, but he tried to implement it gradually, where it not hurt others, looking the effect on others before he implement it fully. But when this present government came into power in 2015, they pick it up and claim glory. They are the one that initiated it. When the thing backfired, they confess they are not the one though. Because the system, a man who initiated it want to use, they didn't adopt it. It backfired. They say, we are not the one though. 6 million jobs. I'm in agric already. Poultry and the rice field are under agric, not under his ministry. Then we Nigerians are in agric already before they came in. Where did they produce it? Okay, show me the farmland federal government map out to produce rice, to employ people there. That is job opportunity. You cannot use what I have before. They say you're creating job for me when I have it before. Establish a new one. Employ people, let us see. They use farming and the whole and the cutlass, our traditional way of farming. You say you created a job. From where you created that job? Minister of Information and Culture, which one he established? Did they have rice farming individually as his own? Did they have poultry individually as his own and employ people there? It has been so long, this honorable elderly man, grandfather, father, statesman, Lai Mohammed, it has been long he has been deceiving Nigeria. Please tell him that his pocket is mouth. We have known him as a liar. We have known him as a people who propaganda things. Nothing he will say that is new to us. But we just keep silent because we Nigerians, if you push us to the wall, instead of us to rest on the wall and push you back, we open the wall and pass away. Benny, I don't want to die.
Okay, in respect of the Ministry of Information and Culture confession that 6 million jobs have been created due to the closure of the border, do you see the closure of the border as a defect to Nigerian economy or a pathway to a better Nigerian economy?
No, the closure of the border affects Nigeria negatively on the economy. It affects us negatively. Even it tarnishes Nigeria's image internationally. There's a treaty that ECOWAS members nations signed concerning movement. Nigeria violated it. It shows that Nigeria doesn't keep law. It doesn't keep agreements. You understand? So it affects Nigerian image. It affects Nigerian economy. It affects Nigeria individually. It affects our stomach infrastructure. Eh? Okay, if you close the border, what we are importing cannot come in. What we are exporting cannot go out. If there's anything we are exporting, if there's anything we are exporting, if apart from crude oil and gas, apart from crude oil and gas, tell me what Nigeria is exporting. If there's anything we are exporting, therefore, what do we get? Inclusion of border. What do we get? The local rice farmers are still struggling with a traditional system of farming. Okay, you create 6 million jobs. How much grants you give to them to pick up? How many of them you employ in federal rice farmland or federal poultry house? How many you employ? What do the masses benefit from that 6 million job you created? You close border and put everybody in hunger. We cannot produce and we cannot import.
That's a bunch of lies and deceit. Call it a bunch of lies and deceit. The administration that we even know that encourage agriculture in this country is the administration of Goodluck Jonathan. Goodluck Jonathan encouraged agriculture and even employed a capable hand in the person of Mike Adesina, somebody Adesina, that was the Minister of Agriculture. There is distribution of fertilizer to the farmers, something like cattle loan, farmers loan. We are there then. Farmers we are giving loan, poultry farmers we are giving loan, even cattle breeders we are giving loan. Fertilizers we are distributed almost all over the facets of agricultural district. And the agricultural products, we are very cheap. Watermelon that we are buying, small watermelon like this now. Small watermelon, cotton. They will tell you 100 naira, 200 naira. Carrots, if you buy carrots 50 naira under good luck, you can't finish it. But now, you can't see carrots. Watermelon is expensive. All those agricultural, all of them are expensive. Can't even afford some of them in the market. So why are these comments coming to tell us that they are doing this and they are doing that? I call it a bunch of lies and deceit. If they are sure of what they are saying, they should come out with a clear statistical data to show Nigerians how they created 6 million jobs through closing of border. Are they trying to tell us that they know all the farmers in Nigeria one by one? Did they know all the farmers in Nigeria, all the people that are into farming? Did the federal government know them one by one? Of course, the answer is no. So how could they be able to come up with that kind of statistics? Did they know them one on one? The answer is absolutely no. So why are they giving us a bunch of lies and deceit? That they have created 6 million jobs to farmers. People are there living what we call jungle living. People are there struggling to make ends meet, and you say you are giving them employment. If it is in an advanced country where things we are properly done, you need farmers, you give them loan. You produce mechanized equipment for them so that it will be very convenient for them to do their agricultural business. No loan, no mechanized equipment, no support. And they are struggling in their own jungle living, in their own way, to make a living, which you don't even know. And they are saying that you are creating employment to them. Most people in Nigeria are living what we call jungle life, jungle living. That's why whenever they told me that Nigeria is not paying tax, I said they crazy. They are insane. But somebody that is making ends meet out of jungle living, somebody will carry food on his head, they will carry sell. Somebody will carry mineral on his head, very heavy, under the sun, under the rain, they will carry sell. At the end of the day, you now tell that person to come and pay tax.
For what? You see old aged people, old people, aged people that are supposed to be to not to be working again. They be carrying heavy minerals. Some are carrying minerals. Some are carrying food. Working under the sun. Look at this one that is passing now. Working under the sun. Working under the rain. Struggling to make ends meet. And you now be forcing tax out of them. Telling them that they don't pay tax. While you as the government has not done what you are supposed to do. You have not provided for them. They are there now singing song that they have created job. You have created job for people that are there inside bush. Doing one jungle living or the other. Trying to make ends meet. You didn't provide agricultural loan for them. You didn't provide support. You didn't provide mechanized equipment for them. Some of them will not even go borrow loan. At the end of the day, they could not be able to pay. The owner of the money will now come and arrest them. They will enter jail. Federal government did not know. Some will go and sell their property to do agricultural business. Whether you work out or you no work out, you put them in wahala or you no put them you put them in problem or you no put them in problem. Federal government did not know. But they will be there say they are creating job. Creating job, what are the welfare of these people that you are saying that you created job? Do you know, can federal government say that, hey, I know about this person, I know about this person. Do you know how they are faring? Do you know how they are struggling to make ends meet through that their farming business? You don't know. You only they are singing song. To me, the only government I knew that created a good avenue that encouraged agriculture with someone that has an entrepreneurship acumen, Adesina, that was the Minister of Agriculture under Goodluck. It was under Goodluck regime that I knew. It was under Goodluck regime that I will buy carrot, carrot 15 naira, I will not finish it. Under Goodluck Jonathan, I will buy watermelon, 15 naira, I will not finish it.
Now, do you know
I cannot be able to finish it. Under Goodluck.
Do you
It's
know?
under Goodluck Jonathan, I will come this summer. I will buy yam, 2 bags of yam. This one not be imported. This is what I'm telling you, they're not imported from abroad. Nigerian produced. Big yam, 250. Big yam like this for here. I'll buy it 250. Big yam, 250, 300. Those kind of yam now. Go and ask for the price of those yam in the market. 1,000, you can't buy it. So why are they giving us a bunch of lies? Why are they deceiving people?
So, what will your conclusion be on the border closure? Do you see it as a positive gauge in the agricultural sector of Nigeria or a defect in the Nigerian economy?
I call it applying a good economic measure in a wrong direction. In a wrong direction. There is what we call proactive measures and drastic measures. There are certain things you need to do in life. You need to use the approach of approach it proactively or drastically. We are really used to drastic measures to approach the issue of encouragement of local product and production, which is not supposed to be so. So you're supposed to follow the what will I say it? The footprints of the his predecessor, the former administration, which is the administration of Goodluck Jonathan. We are all aware that when Goodluck was there, farmers are getting loan. We have farmers loan. We even have cattle loan. Cattle people have loan. Goodluck was we are assessing loan to cattle farmers. Was assessing loan to farmers. Poultry people we are getting loan. And there is abundant food supply everywhere. Yam was cheap. Watermelon was cheap. Carrot was cheap. Onions was cheap. Everything was cheap. Now, you can't even buy all those things again. You can't even be able to afford most of them. Their price has skyrocketed. And you are saying that you are encouraging local production. You are encouraging local production by using drastic measure, drastic approach. That is what federal government is supposed to do first before closing border. So they don't have that's a good administrative instinct in them.
When you are seeing this government making a bunch of lies without no proper analysis, I begin to wonder when Nigeria will be safe, when Nigeria will be free from these unreasonable government, unreasonable administration we are now. You see, when you want to make a, a, a particular analysis, a statistic, there should be a proper identifications of figures. You see, is it when people are losing job daily basis? Is it the closure of border that is not yielding any positive impact on individuals? Is it the closure of border that is increasing the insecurity? Then how can a minister will come out without a proper yardstick of data to 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 give to Nigeria in a maladministration? Because I see them toying with our lives. The data he was giving us is politicking. He knew they have failed. Anything is not working in Nigeria anymore. Look at the economy, flattened. Nothing to write home about. You see, come to think of it, are you telling me the closure of border, in what way is it benefiting to Nigeria? You said we should encourage the local ones. What are the process to improve on the local ones? Is it the one that presently is adverse to the health? If you are looking at that rice, anybody eating that rice is damaging his health daily basis. The final product of that Nigerian rice is nothing to write home about. Is it the price aspects? Is it the health aspects? Then what are we now deceiving ourselves? 6 million, where are they? Give us the basic analysis and we will know. And we knew that it's a blunt lie. None of their minister is not lying. Even the president is not fit. So how can they lying everywhere? When the minister for works and housing telling us there is good road everywhere, is it not clear? Is it not glaring? That is lying. See that come and see the minister of information. We know him before. This one could not be first time. Lai Mohammed is known for lie. He's deceiving Nigeria. Those are the government. We have a flawless government presently. Everybody knows. And Nigeria is dying in a daily basis. These are the actual figures. If you are seeing people are losing job daily basis. If we should go on a data curriculum, we will give you people that lost job within, what is it called? Is it 6 weeks or whatever? We will know that there are more than 30 million.
30 million.
Yes, 30 million youth of Nigeria is losing job daily basis.
Is it due to the border closure?
Economic totally. Because if you see the economy is not working for everything. Companies are winding up. Some are reducing their staff strength. Based on the economic situation, overtaxing, double taxation in everywhere. You do tax. They will tax you on the food. They will tax you on your revenue. Then what are we now talking about? Is it a government? They are killing us daily basis. Unreasonable government. Government that is not knowledgeable. It does not have certificates. And you are governing the Nigerians who has intelligence, who has several certificates. Then how can you perform? He cannot perform. This is the end result of what we are going to be seeing for the rest of 2023. We are here for it. We've seen that. We just pray that God will spare our life to that time, because it's not sure. This is a dead runners situation. We see Nigeria is not working again. Inflation is not is uncontrollable. For a simple man or a common man, how can you afford 3 square meal, even 2 square meal with the revenue you are in, with the low income and things you want to buy are on the high side? How can you cope?
So would you say the border closure have caused more harms than good to
Even
Nigeria?
Nigeria is on a danger side also. So border closure deep it more. It drag us more inside to the danger zone. No benefit from the border closure because there is no a drastic measure to it. There is no proper planning towards it. If you are planning an indigenous product, you understand there is a long time planning towards it. It's not something you just come a day and say that I close it without, and it's not based on food, especially the food that we are eating daily basis. It should be proper planning. We don't have a sound economic team in Nigeria. When we have the economic team that is very functionable, sound-minded, is doing the Goodluck Jonathan and the 16 years they are saying they wasted is the one that put us back on the track. If you can remember 1999, before 1999, Abacha has destroyed our economy. You understand? Pack all Nigerians' money everywhere. We are still recovering Abacha's money till date. But thank God to the Obasanjo era that coming, he restructured everything, put everything in a normal shape.
You paid the debt.
Yes, write some off, paid some, and we are back. And that is the first time we are having a foreign reserve. So the present, that is the 15 years they said we wasted, and the one that is putting Nigeria back. But they are now taking us back. That is the APC government for you. They are now dragging us back. You are in a digital era, you are using analog. Is that not a very pathetic situation? And we are not surprised because a government that doesn't have the knowledge, that doesn't go to school, cannot provide a certificate. He said the government will said will perform. Well, clawless archives are everywhere. These are the nonsense we are going to be witness for the next 2023.
Haven't we had diverse opinions and suggestions about the closure of the border? You know, most people are pointing to the negative effect of the border and assume that everything said is nothing but a lie. This is where we are going to draw down the curtain on Vox Love on Flip TV. Make sure you stay tuned for more exciting and insightful stories on this channel. Let me leave us with a quote before we go. Life is 69. What goes around comes around. From the desk of Flip TV, I wish you all our viewers and reviewers Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I am Babadola Timothy. Bye and have a nice day.